Well, here we are, buyers. We're on a property up here near Marlborough, about 20 kilometres to the south of Marlborough, 80 kilometres from Rockhampton. A 703 acre property called PRINCHESTER. Just going in now to have a look around. Now there's a road runs down through the licensed grids, runs down through the block. We'll bring you back on that in a moment. We'll just go up here now and have a look at the yards. That vet crush you see there, that's about to be put into the yard. I've got a little bit of rain here today, so consequently I've got to keep the windscreen wipers going. And there's the set of steel cattle yards. Now there's a holding paddock runs back out off the steel cattle yards here. And basically branding cradle, loading ramp, everything required, everything necessary, big enough yard to handle this size property. And we'll head on down into the creek. Buyers, the timber type on this property is basically narrowly fine bark, bloodwood, and running back down onto creek flats. There's a little bit of rosewood, scattered rosewood around the block, certainly helpful for fencing and so forth. And then it runs back down onto blue gum on the flats, as well as some balar. So we're just coming up along some of the ridges here. It's low undulating country, nice warm country for breeders, and of course it's obviously a breeder operation. Buyers running 100 head of cows with calves off as weaners. Good sweet country. Some of that other timber that's on here, a bit of corkwood as well around the property. There's quite a bit of apple in amongst this country as well. Apple generally grows and where cattle, good sweet country for the cattle. But as you can see, good ironbark timber. The thing I should mention about this country too, buyers, is that it's all predominantly 95% of this country is white and locked in. So we're just going on the top of a low ridge here, and we're going to head back down onto some flats in a moment. On the top of some of these ridges, buyers, too, you get these great little pockets of country, real warm little pockets where cattle can hang in the cooler months, and even in wet weather like this, hang and get away from the be warm. Just coming out onto some of the flat country on the block now, buyers, and just coming past a dam on the block. This dam here is 6,000 yard, and good catchment, fills up very quickly coming down on some of those ridges. And we'll just move up along this flat here now. This is a section of the boundary fence. We're just driving along here, just giving you a look. Good. This is a good bit of new fencing done on the place. Just looking at a creek here on the southeastern end of the property, and going back out onto a nice black soil flat out along the back. Just looking out coming up along the back fence here, and the back flat looking back down into the creek. Buyers, here we are now. We're just down below the yards, all a nice big flat running right back up through, heading to the south, along the south on the block. Beautiful. Now that country we're looking at out there, that's all white, and it can be grassland or cleared, whichever suits the most. And then we're looking back around this country on this side over here is more green, so consequently you can't clear that bit in there, but probably there'd be a bit of selective tordening might be allowed, so which would tidy it up quite well. But a really nice flat back in here, and we're just going to go over this ridge here and show you some more flat country. So there you have it, buyers. 703 acres, a really good little breeder block, and good sweet country. Females will do very well in this country. Just 80 kilometres north of Rockhampton, and as I said, 20 kilometres to the south of Marlborough. Great little place. There's no main buildings on it, but you could plenty of timber here to build a good hut, and good set of cattle yards. The place is set up well. Give me a call. I'd love to bring you out and show you over this little place. Talk to you soon.